I guess you can guess it, we're back. This is a week after Matt and I went out on the Friday night one, which I'm about to upload as well. It'll be uploaded before this one, probably at the same time even. We just went out for a couple of hours quickly, just to get out. And as we said in that one, it doesn't matter if you're out for 10 hours or 10 minutes, anything can happen at any time. So with whatever time you have and you can get out, I reckon it's worth doing one because it's awesome being in nature. It's hot today. 2, anything can happen. Like my first encounter with Brad, we walked in and within 30 minutes heard those knocks or mouth pops, and then proceeded to hear them stomping down the creek. Oh, it's warm. It's getting warm now. Sometimes I park in the car park in the park, so it's less walking. Sometimes I park further away, but then it's quicker for me to get home instead of a 30-minute drive to 20. So it's only going to get hotter too. So as always I say, chuck your gaiters on. You can't be too safe, especially when you're out in the bush. You can't just run out if you get bitten. I'm just going to head in quickly today. A couple of hours I can go in. I'm not going to cook or anything. Just going to try and explore the ridges a bit. Have a look around the usual spots, see if we can't find any new breaks from larger animals or anything like that. Might even go up to across a few of the ridges to where the first time Matt and I went out together, we found some, like a row of breaks. There was at least 4 or 5 breaks in a row, shoulder height. So it's at least something the size of a deer, but they were broken down, not pushed past. You can tell they were snapped down and bent. And we even found a possible trackway of 4 steps coming up a hill, and the distance between them was huge. I'll have to, I can't remember what that video was titled. I've done that many now. But as always, I'll check in with you guys when I get in there. The creek's absolutely dry since the time before last that I came out. It'll be interesting to see how dry it is up further. There's only 3 cars in the car park. It's really quiet in here with human activity today. I don't know if we can correlate that to anything. But the day Brad and I had our encounter, there was no one in the car park because it was closed. As you know, if you're a long-term subscriber, it was closed for back burning. But the day I was out by myself and saw what I call possible juvenile, that big dark shadow or shape that scaled down the tree and then shook the bushes when I got really close to it. There was lots of people in the car park, so it could just be that if they're there, they're there, you know. We'll see as we get up further. That's number 1 for the day, a snake. Looked like a tree snake, but like I said, like I always say, gotta have your gaiters on. It's just not worth it. If I don't see them, I only hear them, and that's the only reason I know they're there. There's still lots of water here, I guess. Just little pockets up there. Just talking of markers and stuff. So there's 2 trees leaning in the background. I know in America, people say that that's them making a marker. Of course, it's all speculation. I'd say they're just 2 trees that's fallen on each other. Very quiet in here. Go back down the creek and head in at a different spot and see bandicoots or something scratching up here heaps. It's pretty fresh that we were in last night or this morning. As usual, it's quiet as in here. It's bloody hot. This isn't even the hottest day that it gets here. Plenty of spider webs. There's no new tracks of people coming up here. So I'll just see. There's a lizard into the water. He's running up there now. Big dragon. He's just here sunning himself. I think now we're at this point, we'll go up into the X marker. Of course, everything's speculation. I might go up into the bush a bit, explore some. So quiet. Up here's where we got the koala on camera, on the game camera. Oh, that almost went on my neck. Game try here. I haven't been up here in a little while. And of course, up here is where I saw that big dark thing come out of the tree, scale down the tree. And then when I approached it, shook the bushes. There's the eggs. There's the eggs. I just heard like a thud. Looking at this. This must have fallen or something because it was never on there before. Yeah. Can we go up a bit further? As always, guys, let me know your opinion on anything you see in the video. If you see something I don't. On previous videos, the possible juvenile encounter one is where the bushes were shaking at me. I tried to play it off like there was something, just a iguana or something, but it wasn't something crawling out. It was literally shaking the bushes. That's that log that was wedged between these three trees. Might go down the bottom, sit at the bottom. Entrance break. You can see this is definitely a well-used game trail. Scuff mark there. You can see animals who use this. Scuff mark on the slope. Well worn trail. You can see it goes down and up there. We might just sit here for a bit, hey? Good to go. Just listen. I've been sitting for about 10 minutes now. There's an animal up there making noise. Usually it takes around 10 or so for the bush to wake up around you. Once it sits completely still. I'll sit here for another 30 minutes, then we'll head out. See if anything comes across. It's just a main game trail that's used quite heavily. Could be at night time though, of course, any time. Right up behind me is where the bushes were shaking at me. So if you go up this way, it's just up in there. That's why I always come back, just in case. Just try to replicate it. Alright, I've just sat for 45 and listening. Sounded like there was a smaller animal over this side, and one behind me. I'm just going to start heading out now. That's our time for the day. Like I said before, it's always good to get out, whether it's for a short time or a long time. Anything's possible, anything can happen. Half it's just enjoying the nature. As you just saw that beautiful skink that we took photos of and filmed. It's coming out to sun itself. Let's head up through this game trail. Head back out. Might even go across the gullies a bit, let's see. See how thick it is. See that things land on that head all the time on this game trail. Stop and listen to them and then. Plenty of bloody spiderwebs. I think we'll just head down to the creek. Make our way out. As usual, just a quick one. I'll be able to get out longer soon. Just got to plan ahead. As you heard on the last nighttime video, the one before this one, Matt and I have been talking about doing a late afternoon, early night hike. This tree's fallen over recently. What? Careful, yeah. Feather, what do we call it? Kookaburra maybe? Oh yeah, we're going to do a hike, park cars at each end of the trail towards Camp Mountain and drive the other car up, walk down and then get past, just see if anything happens. You often hear about people walking and then them hearing something shadowing them in the bush. So we thought we'd test out that. Just try everything. And hopefully you get some results. Shit, I almost got the stick in the ear. This is definitely easier to do in the colder months. It's funny, when I was sitting where I was, all the way up on the other side of this ridge, I heard people talking and looked up and I saw someone ride past on their bike on that top trail. So it just goes to show how far you can be heard, even if you're talking normally, sound travels. And how much you can hear if you're sitting and listening. Well, we're heading out. As always, thank you for watching. Don't hesitate to leave a comment if you have any advice or any tips or any tactics or anything, or any new areas near me that might be worth checking out. Let me know. Wallabies have been here. I'll see you guys on the next one. And as always, make sure you go and give John a sub at Creepers Cryptid on YouTube. He's the one that, my mate that had a dogman encounter. And he's had yowie stuff happen as well, encounters. Same with his family members. They've had encounters, experiences. Let's go and check his channel out, Creepers Cryptid. And give him a subscribe. I will see you guys, unless we see something on the way out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers. There, it's number 2. Number 3. I can't see him. I'm not quick enough, they really scurred off. That's 3 snakes today.